morning, everybody. Is it still morning? Yes, 15 more minutes left in the morning. It's Lynn, the leather bag lady. How are you all today? It is Thursday morning. I am in the shed. It's actually quite mild outside. Everything is melting. It's wet and slushy, leather bag lady weather report, kind of crummy. But hey, I enjoy being able to kind of do this stuff in here. It's just way too chaotic in the living room. So today's bag is a brand that I really, really like, and I will pick them up regularly when I find them when I'm out in the streets. So this is a drawstring bucket bag by a brand called Santi. So this I've labeled as a 90s bag and probably early 90s. There's no, I love the way this all pleats. I love the way the leather feels. I love the way this brand simply but elegantly produces great, almost daily driver bags, but that look expensive. So this brand is made in Italy. I do have another example of it that I will show you when I'm done sharing this bag with you. There is a little, I don't know, it almost looks like a little bit of gloss or like, I don't know, something is a little shinier than the rest of the bag right here, and it depends on the light, but it is on the base. The base is really a nice strong structure. These little zippers do open up. They're not, it opens, oh wow. Oh, there's all that beautiful raw leather. So this pocket actually opens up and goes all the way to the back, right here. I'm not sure that that is going to make the shape of the bag look very attractive, but it is a good size pocket, and there is the same on the other side. This strap is really kind of funky. It is adjustable. It's a shoulder bag. It will fit as a sling. I am not a tiny lady, and I can wear it quite comfortably as a sling bag. So bucket bags are always in style, and I feel like good bucket bags are very retro vibe. Even the newer bucket bags that are on the market, my own opinion, I seem to instantly look at that bag and think, oh, it's a vintage bag. Not always the case, but a lot, well, I'm drawn to them for some reason. I don't know why. I love the way this loop goes over this ring here. I don't know, it just adds a little something to the styling. And the interior, there's no pockets, no compartments of any nature. It is a wipeable fabric. It's not fabric, it's like it is a wipeable surface. And it's just a great, sharp looking. There is a little bit of a something that I missed, but I will take care of that in leather bag lady fashion. And away we go. That is today's Santi bag. So the bag that I was telling you about is right here. So here's your Santi. So this is not a vintage bag. Love this beautiful blue. The vachetta leather is just gorgeous. Now these newer ones, they have serial numbers. So this serial number, it's 002, which I think is kind of cool. So this is maybe the second one that was ever made. So this is not a vintage bag, and this will show up in my .com at some point, maybe closer to the spring. Just a little bag I pulled off of the shelf that's right beside me. So yesterday was, it was kind of a off day. I've had a pretty bad headache for the last 2 or 3 days. So it's been kind of making me a little less than enthusiastic about things. Used to get a lot of headaches when I was younger, but anyway, probably should go and take some more Tylenol. But not really planning anything today. Thursday is a day where I am getting ready for my Shop at the Shed episode 5 tonight. So if you are interested in the 5 items that I will have available for you to browse this evening, again, if you're just interested to see what it is I have, tune in. Doesn't mean you have to buy anything. It's just the way that I've decided to do my shows from now on, or at least until we get into the spring summer. I might include a few more shows. I actually had one of my friends, who is also somebody I met at a retirement home in Niagara Falls. She's trying to pin me down on a date for either February or March. So I gave her 2 dates, one in February, one in March, and she's going to confirm that with me. So if I'm invited to do a show, 9 times out of 10, I will go, unless it is, a place where I absolutely don't make any money. This place, I don't tend to make much money, but I like Jan. So I always like to kind of reconnect with her. And there's a great little hotel across the driveway. So I'm more than likely, make a night out of it, do the show, and then stay the night before and do the show the next day and then head home. Not sure which way I will run it, but just wait for her to confirm what date works for her. And just ticking along. I am loving doing the Shop at the Sheds. And I do have plans to increase that to at least twice a week. I think I shared that with you yesterday, very, very shortly, with my ultimate goal to have 3 times a week. Soon. I certainly have enough bags. That is for sure. No restriction on bags there. My auntie is feeling much better. I'm going to pick up my mom over the weekend and bring her home. I thought she might have stayed a little longer, actually, but I think she's missing my dad, which is kind of cute after all these years. Was it 57 years they'll be married the end of March? That's an achievement in and of itself, right? But they're so cute together. They really are. They're such wonderful people. So that is something that is upcoming. I have my client again tomorrow morning, so I will be getting together with her, and hopefully I will have had a moment to fix the bracelet that was the disaster yesterday. Oh, if you watched my video yesterday, I told you all about that. And just playing with my bags. There's nothing more I love than just sitting around playing with my bags, and not even really watching TV. I'm kind of TV'd out, actually. I sat and read a book last night, believe it or not. I follow Gary Vaynerchuk, which I think I've shared with you, and after a few years absence, his message, he's a social media guru. He has his own social media advertising agency. And he's toned his kind of method of sharing his teachings with the world. And it's a little bit more user-friendly. And when I was listening to him before, I really didn't have a social media platform. So a lot of what he was saying, I didn't feel was meant for me. But now that my social media involvement has kind of gone from 0 to 100, I'm finding a lot more of his content is relevant to me. So I am enjoying it, but I can only take it in small doses. He has a new book that's coming out, and I have a couple of his existing books that I thought, shit, I better get these read before the new one comes out. And it's all social media marketing instruction. And that I was actually surprised I could concentrate on it. It was a fairly simple read, and it's not a very thick book. So I think mentally, I used to read books for days. The thicker, the better. When the kids were little, I would just kind of immerse myself in a good book. And if it was a trilogy, woohoo! 3 books this thick. Oh, I love it. Now I just can't concentrate for that length of time because my brain is just constantly business. And it is something that I wish I could turn it off, but I can't. So reading about business is just seems to be where I go to. And last night I just felt like I was done watching TV. There's nothing really to watch. We've kind of watched everything, and I'm so pissed off at the streaming platforms that, you know, all of a sudden you can't watch the second episode or the second season or whatever it is. I just think, you know what? I think it's maybe time to give TV a break. So I'm listening to my music today, which I'm kind of struggling with that today too. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and finish reading. I've got maybe 7 or 8 chapters left to read in this book. So maybe I will finish that moving forward. One thing that I do need to do, and this is my second attempt at this video. So I'm not going to change what I pulled, but this is my jar. This is my jar, my chore jar. So I reached in and I pulled out a chore. And like I said, I'm not putting it back in to pull out another one because this is one that I think I can handle today. It is clearing off my counters, cleaning my counters, clearing off my counters. And that I can do today. I think I have the bandwidth to get that done today. So my commitment is that Monday to Friday, I'm going to pull out a chore. And I might even video myself doing it, and I'll teach myself how to speed it up or something. So that could be an undertaking in and of itself. So that is it for me today. So a little bit of a shorty today. Not sure what the rest of the day holds, but what will be will be. And what's tomorrow? Friday. So tomorrow morning I have my client. And I'll probably talk to you when I get home after that. It's Friday tomorrow, right? Yeah, because it was garbage day today. Bye, everybody.